like the second weekend in August here in Pennsylvania, and it's 91 degrees outside. Feels like a heat index of about 95. With the humidity, it feels hotter than that. Headed down to West Virginia to ride the Happy McCoys, staying at Buffalo Trail Cabins. Been there many times. This time I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going down by myself first 2 days. A couple places we haven't been as a group yet, and I want to make sure that when everybody else gets down there, come the weekend, we're going to have like 7 machines. I want to make sure I know the trail I'm taking them on. Turning myself around on a trail, not so bad. Turning around 7 machines on some trails that you ain't never been on, outlaw trails, yeah, it can be a little more tricky. So this is 10 minutes after the last video I just shot. It was a beautiful day. Now it's like a hurricane out here. Gonna make a run for Wilmore Dam. Everybody's been to Wilmore Dam, but I haven't. I know the way, we just never made it. I'm gonna time myself, not speeding, just going on a steady speed, how long it takes to get there. It is 8 a.m. now, a brisk 71 degrees. Let's see how long it takes for us just to get out there. Here, which most people would recognize. It's where they've been closing off this road, which would normally be the way you'd go right to Ashland from Pocahontas, and there's no clear-cut path to get over to Ashland from Pocahontas anymore because of all this active mining, which is just a road. I don't know why we can't use it, but I'm going to try this way, which I know a couple trails off this one, but they don't get over there too easily. They mostly wind up back on this road. We're gonna go this way and find out. Just went past the powerhouse, the old powerhouse, abandoned powerhouse. There's a ATV resort right there, powerhouse ATV resort. Creative name. But we're finding it. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, why is this blocked off? Everything leading trails go to Indian Ridge from Pocahontas is fucking blocked. Giant rocks. What the hell do they want you to do here? Fucking pisses me off. The easy way to go is close for some fucking mine trucks, which share the fucking road. No, there is no bypass here. Drop off on that side and a hill on that side. Yeah, I know you can take all blacktop. It's the quickest way to go from Buffalo Trail over past Ashland and get over to Pinnacle Creek and get over that way to get over towards Wilmore Dam. That's the way I was headed to. But I want to do as little blacktop as possible and as much trail as possible. You could take 18 and get back on blacktop and go over to Wrong Turn Pizza, but I was trying to avoid as much blacktop as possible, and every trail I went on was either signs, like that Hall Road. They used to go up to Wrong Turn Pizza on the gravel road. They don't allow side-by-sides on it anymore. And the other trails, like this one right now with these big rocks, was a power line trail. And on my Lifetime app, they all show all these trails connecting. They don't anymore. They're blocked off and whatever. So I turned around from those big rocks, and I was heading back down that trail, and this happened.
Now, trying it now. Route it around the front and through the cage. See if this gets it upright. It's in park. It's in park, so it's just... It's working. She's gonna tip over soon. Okay, let all the fluids drain back into her. Any oil, anything been out settled, let them settle in. Yeah, I bent my chainsaw, but I could care less about that. A $20 yard sale item. Plastics look okay. I don't want to be worried about them either. Oh. Don't want that to get caught up in the wheel. Okay. Nice and level ground. Okay. Not fun. Trail numbers for Indian Ridge, 28, 46. I'm gonna actually, the way this looks, 28 should be this way. But anyway, that's the way it looks. I'm gonna go to the right, to the left. Yeah, that sign's wrong. That right there says 28. Fucking signs are wrong. Way to go. It is just now 10 o'clock. I've arrived at where the trailhead for Pinnacle Creek comes out onto the road that'll take you to Indian Ridge, and Ashland Resort is up the road right there. And it just now started to pour as I got here. So I think I'm gonna put on the rain gear and then I'm gonna keep on going on my way to the dam. Check this out. It's raining and all, but I've been down this trail before and never noticed this water coming right out of the hill. I don't know if that's an old mine or what, but let's see if we can go over there and take a quick peek. Water's not too deep here. My boots are waterproof, I think. Yeah, there's timbers there. It definitely was some kind of shaft. There we go, look at that. That might have been a mine entrance, they just closed it off. They had to let the water escape, so they did that so nobody can get in, I guess. It's not stained like most mine off water is though. Usually mine off water is all stained orange and shit, but this one's not. It's pretty nice, clean water. Don't know if I drink it, but it's clean. Yeah, right on Pinnacle Creek Trail 30 is the little red brick building. Cool little abandoned place, but some people don't know that this concrete slab here, it looks like a foundation, it's actually a cap to a mine shaft. And you feel the air coming out here real good. See if you can get the audio of this. Put a rock in here. way down it goes. That fell for quite some time before it hit something down there. So yeah, that's cool. This thing's backing up for me. Jesus. Thanks, buddy. Okay, made it down here to what they call the Houston Coal Company store, right down here. But we're at the end of Trail 29. Still raining, of course. Everything's running down all over the place. 29 is a long trail, but it's a nice trail. Now from here, we should be able to get into Welch. It's 11:10, 10 after 11 o'clock, and so far it's been 44 miles. Of course, no signs. What trail's what? That's why we have a map. Finally made it down to Coalwood, West Virginia. Tough trail to get here. It's 1 p.m. It's been 70 miles from Buffalo Trail to get here. Home of the Rocket Boys. Good movie about them called October Sky. One of Jake Gyllenhaal's first movies. Good stuff. Good history. It's very inspirational. I guess the story is this is an actual model built by NASA, and it's on loan to the town of Coalwood to show their thanks and appreciation for what the boys accomplished here. But it's a really good model. I mean, it's a really good model of the space shuttle. I mean, it's really detailed. Won't bother telling you all the details of the story of the Rocket Boys. I don't know all the details. But 4 kids here in high school, like in 1950s, right after Sputnik went up, they got inspired and made their own rockets right here in town. Got into a science fair, won the National Science Fair or whatever science fair it was to win, and they all got college degree scholarships. His name is Howard. He went on to work for NASA, and he actually trained astronauts. So, good stuff. Good story. Good history here. I'm on a trail that goes to Wilmore Dam out of Coalwood. I thought it was going to be a road, but it is a trail. Not so bad going, but it's longer than I would have thought. Actually, quite a bit of trails in and out down through here. Show up on the map too. Finally at Wilmore Dam. Here's the top. Amazing, I'm the only one here. So anyway, I arrived at the Wilmore Dam at 2 p.m., 80 miles from Buffalo Trail Cabin. Now, that's a 6-hour ride, but good half hour, 40 minutes with me having rolled over to eliminate that from the time. Another bunch was because of the way they have it blocked off crossing from Pocahontas to Indian Ridge. There's got to be a quicker way than that. And me talking to like this Bob here, which was a great conversation. That took like another half hour. So you can probably make it here if everything works out your way. Maybe like 4 hours. Wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna try and make it back in 4 hours. We'll see how that goes. From Wilmore Dam back to Welch only took half an hour coming down 52. And I hit McDonald's. I'm gonna stop here and get a bite to eat. I see this a lot on trails, like what I call a butterfly orgy. They collect around a spot on the ground and they just hang there till you go by and they leave. But they do it all the time. I don't know what they're doing it for. Goldfish pond, which that is, gonna wind up on Pinnacle Creek 20, which goes right back to 29, or I guess it stays 20, and right back past that little red brick building, and work our way back. Well, here's the Goldfish pond. Well, small butterfly orgy. Got ugly real fast. I'm gonna guess over top this pipe. Right here. Let's try over top the pipe. Let's not wreck anything. Straight up's the best. I don't know how this Martin Green Trail with all that going on. shut her down. Good day. Hate these one-lane bridges. These traffic lights take forever to change. Today we're gonna do. I'm gonna do pathfinding out the Sophia Tunnel. Out past the trestles and stuff. I've been at them before. This guy's running a red light. Late. There's a short little trail called Cave Rock. It's not bad. Start off a trail that goes from Hilltop Resort, Hilltop Escape, I think it's called. Goes in towards Crumpler. But this is a cool feature. Look, just a big old rock. I think it's called Cave Rock probably because of that hole right there. I don't know if you can tell how big it is. It's yeah, it's sizable. Pretty high up here, actually. Good place to eat. I've actually watched some of their videos. Trails like this, just constant ups and downs. Hello, butterfly. Never quite seen a trail quite like this, where it's just, whoops, and then another one, and then another one. It's been constant. I wouldn't say it's particularly tough going, but it's unusual. This pipe, and like everywhere in West Virginia, there's always a pipe running along, which I guess is just to collect gas and whatnot, but it's always like out in the open. It's all sand here. On the map, on the trail, this is marked as a swimming hole. Pretty cool. You definitely see cooling off here. See people of course do because there's trash. Cool spot. Looks like it's pretty deep out there. I bet it gets 7 feet deep, maybe more. Cool spot. Guess I'm outside of Steffson. I don't really know. But I'm about this railroad. I'm going to be going that way. But there's a bridge, small bridge, and a tunnel here. And I can't ride to it, but hey, gotta check it out while we're here. I don't trust driving over stuff like this. It's not actually a trail near railroads. Railroads are famous for the amount of debris. Great way to pop your tire. Cool wall. Pretty deep there, actually. Oh, what a neat tunnel. Look how this is constructed. This is different. It's not very long. You see the light at the other end over there already. It's like corrugated metal wrapped all the way around. Never seen a tunnel built like that.
really good shape. Dry as a bone. Guess because of that wrapping. You can see it curves there, and it's not very far. I'm not gonna walk down there. I don't need to, but neat.
This trail is like hell. I'm making it just fine, but wow. This is a rough trail. Yeah, I'm taking a road back out of this area. I'm not going to come back down this. I'm running so much blacktop with a little more. But I'm so close. Sophia Tunnel. Just hope when I get up here, I'm not gated this end. Wow, I thought that was going to be a lot worse. All this could get worse. Actually, taking it pretty well though. By far the roughest trail I've been on around here. I think that's the trail I gotta take to get to it. I remember seeing a video of guys taking a trail where it was a little leany. And I'll bet you that's it. Right there. It is a little sketch. We're gonna check it out. Alright, I've walked the trail a little bit. I can't justify taking that risk when it's just me here without a spotter. The ridge line is so narrow that you gotta have your driver's side wheel on the way up, which on the way up maybe wouldn't be so bad. I can watch the wheel, and you have the other wheel over here. You gotta bridge that gap, but you see it's just 6 inches wide. Up, maybe not a big deal. Come back when the passenger side tires are on that side, you don't want it to go off the side or into the gully. Without a spotter, it's just dumb for me to do that. Well, just a little bit up the trail from where I just was. Here's what they call Tunnel 1. It looks like people drive up this into it, but let's just do a walk first, because it looks like it wouldn't fit. Whoa! Whoa! I guess it looks like people do come in here, but there's no fucking way. It's so dark, can't even see light from the other side. All wood. I can't believe that's intact. Just keeps going. Old timbers. Water. There's a lot of water coming down. You can hear it. Wow, this is like imminent collapse at any time, the way this thing looks. Look at the size of those nails. Jesus. Literally, Jesus. It's dry there. Probably not that deep here. There should have been level ground. Probably not that deep. Not gonna walk through it, but I don't see any daylight for the other end. Of course, the other end could be as capped off as this and no daylight comes in. That's a hell of a thing. So tempting to do it, but I won't. Not by myself. Now, I took the road. Right there's the road. Drove right through this. This is pretty deep, but not impassable. And here is tunnel number 2. This is the one people go into. Again, wood construction, but this one is not nearly as wet as the other one. The other one was just wet, wet, wet. All right, some cool air coming out of there. Check it out. Okay. We're finally in a tunnel. And it's curved. Again, it's unusual for tunnels to be curved. Those logs, I think, are from the end of the tunnel construction. They probably fell in, floated here when it floods. Because the other tunnel had them stacked at the top where the arch was. Too easy. I wanted to see how this looks. See, yep, whoa. Look at that. Yeah, see how they're all stacked up there. I don't quite understand the reason. It's just to fill in the gap. I don't know how the heck they built this, but see here, they were pinned, but obviously some have fallen down. It was all the way out to here. All the way out to here, and these have all fallen down. That's what all that round, and there's some of the angled, like barn timber, we'll call it, the squared off ones. This stuff is huge. I mean, this is like 12 inches square and just full of it. Incredible wealth of wood here. But just take a look at this. Look at this. Oh, that's unsettling. Rocks falling down right as I'm here out of the tunnel. I just can't get over the height of that. Maybe that's why it's built that way, because it's kind of like shale and it would keep falling in. Look at that. That's so cool, that line. I know cameras don't translate size, but from the top of the tunnel to the top of those rocks, that's got to be another 40, 50 feet. And it's just a sheer rock. Worth it just to see this alone. Until I got around to this tunnel, tunnel number 2 off the road. 130, 67 miles. Not too bad. Definitely shorten that up. Look at spiders. Definitely shorten that up. Then when I get back, I'll take probably some more road. Some of those trails I took, the turning around, where they were blocked or no trespassing, I'll just avoid all that.